Hi everyone, thanks for finding my channel, Arkytior Collective. I try to read the energies that are prominent in the collective and tell the story that the cards want to tell. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so if it sounds like it's for you but like the next message doesn't, then leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. I intend for my readings to be timeless, so whenever you find them is when you're meant to. Oh, hi everyone, I hope I find everyone well. I thought I was ready here, but I guess not. I hope yesterday's reading was good for everybody. It felt a little disjointed to me, but it's because I hadn't made a video in a while. I kind of felt like it was not connected. I wasn't like dialed in very well. But we'll give it another shot. I want to do a quick one because I'm sharing this office chair with my kid. So as soon as he comes home from work, he's going to want it back. So let's start with the fairies. Everything's pre-shuffled. Oh, let's call in, clear our space and call in our protections, okay? We ask all positive energies to attend us and guide us to the messages that fulfill our highest good. Guides, ancestors, patrons, angels, archangels, and source, please come forward and be with me. Michael, please stand at the corners. Gabriel, make the messages clear and useful. Metatron, be present to protect the seekers and deliverers of the divine's communications. Okay. Oh, already. Oh, geez, the feline came out again. I really did shuffle these. I really did. Let's see if the same thing as last night comes out, huh? Feline, that's, unfulfilled duties and duty. This is loose ends, annoying details, unkept promises, unfulfilled duties, unfinished business. The little things matter. Put it here. We'll do 9 and 3, please, Spirit. What's with the feline? Ooh. And himself again. Look at this, is coming out almost the same as before. And I shuffled. That's the divine masculine. He still wants to talk. Oh, the maiden. Hello, little maiden. This is another iteration of the divine feminine. This is Empress energy. The new moon, playfulness, joyfulness, laughter, newness, joy, growth, innocence, and vulnerability. Okay, so something new has come, and right now it's in a vulnerable stage. I think this is like a new endeavor, something new, and it's still young. Death, okay. Let the past die. Okay. Unity, okay. This is like ecstasis for me. Cosmic energy boost, oneness with source, spiritual and mystical union, high energy, unmanifested yet. Okay. I like that. I like the energy of unity. This reminds me of yesterday when we got that card that says separateness is an illusion. That was for I know this. Ecstasis? Was it ecstasis? The joy in the void? Separateness is an illusion. We've got Lease of the Shadows. Help for the hopeless. Souls. Connecting for healing. Okay. This is Los Ganoshi. She made an appearance yesterday during the pre-shuffle. Salvage treasure in the muck. Oh, hello, Soulless. He hasn't come out in months. Shout out to my girl Stevie, because that's what she looks like. I'm going to marry that girl one day. And bottom of the deck, we've got Arvel Parrot, Something Must Be Said, the Loam, Back Off, Relax, and Let the Energy Flow, and Fairy Godmother. And underneath that, Penelope Dreamweaver. Okay, I'm being called out hardcore right now. Everybody got this broken feeling that the father or the doctor stop. I'm being called to just keep going, not even to go through this yet. So we're going to go on to the Gilded. Please clarify the feline, the unkept promises, and the nagging details. Oh shit, that's way too many. Everybody knows. Hierophant made an appearance. Feline, please. What's this? Don't do this. Ugh, heartbreak. Okay. Three of Swords. Please clarify himself. The divine masculine energy, fatherhood and passion. Seven of Pentacles. It's waiting for something that you've invested in. Please clarify the Maiden, the new moon playfulness, some new endeavor that's still vulnerable and innocent. We've got the Fool. That makes sense. Please clarify death, a natural ending that's irrevocable. Change inner and outer and let the past die. The Tower. Interesting. Clarify unity, the cosmic energy boost. Oneness with source. Mystical union. That's too many. That's the divine union. Help for the hopeless. I feel like that's the connection there in the middle again. Interesting. The Empress on unity. Oh. Please clarify Lisa the Shadows. Souls connecting for healing. Help for the hopeless. Lost and fallen. Please clarify. That's too many. Clarify Lisa the Shadows. We've got Judgment. Something being called to account that you thought it was done. Singer of Connection, please. And everybody knows that the plane is coming. Everybody knows that it's moving fast. The Sun on Singer of Connection. Support and strength through connections. Karma, empathy, and keep your heart open. It's the Sun on top of that, which is illumination of some kind of truth. Can we please clarify the lost and salvage treasure in the muck? Exploring dreams and patterns. Music, be brave and explore the inner and the outer. This is the second card talking about inner and outer change along with death. So please clarify Loskana, the Frog Maiden. The Knight, or the King of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. I give the King and Queen to the older of the signs, so that's Aquarius to me. And Soulless. Quiet the noise. I am here. New is coming. Synthesis, spiritual empowerment. Miracles are possible. I like that. Miracles are possible. Spiritual empowerment. New is coming. I'm here. Oh. See, I get that message from himself a lot. I'm here now. You know? Because himself is the divine masculine in his actualized awakened form. So when he comes forward, it's like, bam, I'm here. Please clarify Solace. Knight of Wands. He came out last night too, I think. Bottom of the deck, we've got 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups like last night, and the Moon. Okay. I hold on to little pieces of what we were. I know that I'm gonna take it easy because it hurts. So we're going to clarify with Tarot of the Divine. Please clarify and elaborate heartbreak on the feline. What is this? Unkept promises leading to heartbreak. Please clarify that. But the sun again. The sun. Where did we have the sun before? Okay, wait. What did I do here? I think that went like that. And then this. Okay, I gotta put that back. We got the Ace of Coins that came out last night, but I'm gonna reshuffle and continue. Please clarify the heartbreak on this unkept promises and details. Death. Again, death. We've got death twice. So there definitely was a harsh ending. So clarify, please, 7 of Pentacles on himself. What was the investment that the masculine made? What's the 7 of Pentacles that the masculine made? 3 of Cups. There was an investment in a third party, I believe. Please clarify the Fool on the Maiden. New moon, new beginnings, new opportunities. 9 of Wands. That's the Wounded Warrior card. Someone's been through a battle. Please clarify the Tower on death. Ace of Cups. Please let me ask the question at least. Please clarify the Empress on unity, the source. Empress is Taurus and Libra because she is Venus, and Venus rules those 2 signs. Death is Scorpio energy. And Queen of Swords on the Empress. What's the Judgment on Lisa the Shadows? King of Swords. We've got a matched pair here. What is the Sun on the Singer of Connection, please? I'll set it aside, but I don't want it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, I got the 9 of Swords on the Sun, on the Singer of Connection. There's a lot of pain here. Can I get a clarification on the King of Swords with Rosclino? The King of Swords is the king of truth and justice. That's how I think of it, because he's got the sword of truth with him. He's an air sign. Aquarius, usually. That's what I give it. But it could be any of the air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I just say Aquarius because that's how my brain separates the court cards. The Page is the younger, which would be a Gemini. The Knight is the middle child, which would be a Libra. And the King and the Queen would be the older of the signs, which is the Aquarius. Page of Coins is a slow, stable, but small offer. I want to think of a better word than offer. I feel like it's a new beginning, a new start. a new possibility. But that's really the aces, and pages are messengers. So this is a message coming possibly from someone younger, maybe just a younger soul, but in his king energy. And it's like, this is what I've got. It's small, but it's, I want to say dependable, but that's not very romantic sounding. It's small, but it's true and it's stable, you know? Please clarify the Knight of Wands on Solace. That's fire energy for sure. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Since it's a knight, I give it to Leo. And the Five of Coins is on that. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands wanted to pop 3 times. Queen of Cups and 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, the 10s are always the ending to a painful cycle, which is very nice. So let's go through these then. So we got the feline, which is unkept promises and unfulfilled duties. On top of that was the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. And on top of that is death, which is the end, irrevocable change of something. Whenever this card comes out with this deck, with the Tarot of the Divine, I always think this shit ends now. Like, that's the end. Somebody put an end to this. And it looks like... It looks like somebody just kind of put these little burdens down and was like, I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. I'm done with it. And I'm walking away. And I know they're unfinished. And I know that it's a loose ends and details. But I've already endured so much heartbreak because of this circumstance that I'm just, even though there's still work to be done to clean it up and close it out, I just can't. I mean, it's too much. It killed me 3 times over. So I just have to walk away from it and just accept the fact that it might be a circumstance where I don't get that closure, you know? And I have to be all right with that. That's not me. That's somebody in the collective maybe thinking like that. That's not me talking. So we've got himself, the beautiful divine masculine in his actualized form. Look how gorgeous he is. His chakra points are lit up, which means he is awake and functioning. It is a fully functional divine masculine. On top of that was the 7 of Pentacles, which is giving me the feeling that him coming to this awakening took a long time. Pentacles are earth energy. They take a long time to grow. He's even maybe still waiting for something to come to fruition. This is financial. It can be assets. It can be money. It can be inheritance. It can be work, career. Like something he put work into, he's still waiting for it to come to fruition. On top of that is the 3 of Cups. And I think after this is ready, then he'll be able to call in the reunion, you know? This is also a card of reconciliation, of coming together of friends that haven't seen each other in a while. A renewal of that fun energy, right? So I feel like he's saying, I'm here, I'm awake. He even looks like he's just woke up. Look at his face. It's like, I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm just waking up, but I'm here. I'm conscious. I see you. I'm ready, but I'm just waking up. And it feels like even though he's here and ready, he still has some things, like the feline was saying, there are still some things that are outstanding. And I think one of them is whatever he was working on. It could have been just like working on parts of himself so that he could awaken. But if a masculine is going to make a bold move, most of them, it's in their nature to prepare ahead of time for it. So this might be him preparing for when he is ready, you know? Like he's awake and he knows there's work to be done. He's started the work. He knows where he's going. He knows who he is. He knows who the divine feminine is. He's looking right at her. But there's still some things that need to come to maturity in the 3D. This is 3D work. And after that, then he'll be able to be ready for a reunion, a celebration, getting together and talking over drinks, maybe, you know? Okay, now we have the Maiden, which is the new moon, playfulness, laughter, newness, and joy. I actually can hear her giggling. I love this card. Growth, innocence, and vulnerable. So I think that even though the masculine is awake, he's still new. Like he's still a new divine masculine. He always was divine masculine. The soul never forgets that. But there are steps that you go through in order to evolve into the masculine that he's supposed to be, or the feminine that we're supposed to be. I believe that he feels new, or this is a new situation. There's like two really good cards and then the Nine of Wands. So it's like there's a new situation or a new. I say situation because it's like this masculine has come forward awake, but it still feels raw. It feels like um, hmm, tender, like vulnerable, not quite gelled yet. You know how you make jello and it's not, when it's still kind of soupy, it's not quite set yet. It's kind of, yeah, vulnerable to being messed up while it's setting. That's how I feel this is. I feel like there's a new opportunity. So somebody went forward like the fool, unburdened with baggage from where he was before, took this new opportunity in order to. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior card. He's exhausted and he's got to put those wands down, but he can't just yet. Hmm. Here we have death, which is letting the past go. Whatever whatever was walked away from up here, you can't go back. And I know for a few readings, like within the last few months, the Guardian of the Gate came out, which is passage through to a new level. And then like the one of the Sphinx cards came out, one of the Moon's daughters, Lace the Moon's daughter. She asks a riddle before you can pass through. And I feel like this is a continuation. This is saying that something was left behind, something dead, up here, death. Something was ended, and it caused a huge tower. But unlike other tower cards, this tower only has one person falling from it. And I think that whatever this was, and if it has to do with this Ace of Cups, then I believe that this was an innocent, pure offer of love that ended up just upheaving everything in someone's life. Unity with, okay, so this is the Source card. This is like Source, like God energy, cosmic energy boost, oneness with Source, spiritual, mystical union. So this is a union. Okay. High energy. On top of that is the Empress. Libra and Taurus energy ruled by Venus. This is the goddess of love on the source. And with the Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. All right, I'm seeing a little bit more. And let's see here. We've got Least of the Shadows. This is souls connecting for healing. This is Judgment. Okay, so this was the divine call for it. And it brought the King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. I love it. Okay. This is where I think I was when I felt like I was being called out. I'm going to continue though because I think this is feminine energy. So far up here, I believe this feels like masculine energy. This feels like the connection itself. And this could probably be divine feminine energy. It looks like spirit came full circle and brought me back to how they used to do it, separating it like that. So if this is the feminine down here, we've got the Singer of Connection, support and strength through connections, karma, empathy, and keep your heart open because there will be truth and happiness laid on top of this connection. But on top of that, so this brand new beautiful connection topped by the sun, which is happiness and illumination and clarity and truth and all those beautiful things. And on top of that is the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety. So I'm hearing my fellow ravens talking to me right now. This is basically stop, how do they put it? Stop stressing over shit that's not there. You know, because look at this beautiful connection came in to heal you and illuminate and clarify things, and just the sun comes out and it warms you and it comforts you and helps things grow. It helps things heal. It brings light into the darkness, and the sun is the happiest card on top of this beautiful new connection. And it's karma. This was earned. This new connection was earned. You earned it, take it. It's yours. Look, the sun is on top of it. And all it's doing is bringing this person anxiety. And this is definite earth sign. I mean, air sign energy, because we are constantly in our heads about shit. And this is a perfect example of that. It's something beautiful comes through, and what's happening? We're stressed to shit about it. Oh, it's so nice. It's too nice. It's too good. I don't deserve this. Yeah, it could be karma. Yeah, I went through a lot of shit, but everybody goes through a lot of shit. How could this be for me? How could this be for me? How could it feel this good? How could I deserve this? This isn't fair. I don't want this. It's all that bullshit. It's the swords in the night causing you anxiety and stress, and you can't sleep, and you can't think, and you can't eat, and it's just stressing you the fuck out. And it's ridiculous that it's doing that because it's a beautiful opportunity. So here we got Loskana. She's the frog maiden. She's in repose right now. She's not getting ready to jump anywhere. Her wings are relaxed. It feels like she's just taking stock of something, because this card is like, it says to salvage. Treasure in the muck, explore dreams, water, patterns, music, be brave, and explore the inner and the outer. On top of that, we have the King of Swords. We got King of Swords twice. He came out twice, y'all. Whoever this Aquarius is, he's not playing around. What did I hear earlier? I heard something earlier like he means business. He's coming in with shit, how come I can't hear this? Come back, bring it back and say it louder, please. He's coming in no nonsense. And of course, that's par for the course for the King of Swords. He uses that sword to cut away bullshit. So even if someone comes forth and stands in front of him, he can use that sword to see through lies, to see through deception, to see through bullshit. It's not only cutting away lies and deception, but it's cutting away like the mask that people wear. He wants the truth. He wants you to face him with the truth. He's also an what was that word that they gave me before? An assessor? Assessment? Is that the word you wanted me to use? Yeah, taking stock of the situation. Where was I? Oh, okay. Salvage treasure in the muck. The King of Swords is looking at looking at the situation. Look at him, look at her. Considering very carefully his next move. Because that's what she's doing. If you can see, her eyes are closed. She's listening to her surroundings. This is one of the moon's daughters, so she's listening to her own inner intuition, and she's trying to assess her situation before she jumps. And I think that's what the king is doing. I think once he sees everything, he's going to come forward with a small offer. Now, I keep saying he because it's a king in the picture, but this, I believe, is the feminine, the divine feminine energy at the bottom here. So she might be in her King of Swords energy too. Well, he's in his up here in the connection. Okay. Yeah, this is telling me that whatever the divine feminine has been through, she came through it in her king energy. It could be king or queen energy. Right now it's the king. But what she saw in what she was able to salvage from this death that she had come through was just the basics. I mean, this is a page of coin. This is a messenger saying that I have a little, but just a little, you know? And you can start over with a little and still be in that king and queen energy. It's not like I want to say it's like it's a way of thinking of yourself. It's a way of how you conduct yourself, how you function in the world. You can start over from scratch, but still maintain and remember all those lessons that elevated you in the first place. So I feel like this queen or this divine feminine here at the bottom came through something in the connection here that ended twice, it looks like, but that she was gifted with something so beautiful and true that it threw her. She can't process it, you know? Because she realizes that what she's able to come forward with is barely anything. She's starting over from scratch. She's nothing yet. She's barely a page, you know? So here we've got Solace, which is again sun energy. The sun is Leo energy. Spiritual empowerment. I am here. New is coming. Along with the Knight of Wands. He's coming in passionate and confident. But It's crazy because you got Solus, this beautiful card of illumination, the Knight of Wands coming in with passion and dedication, and then Five of Pentacles. It's like he's coming forward to closed doors, like he's not going to gain any entry. Or maybe she feels like it's too late. Hmm. I'm going to pause this and do my considering, and then I'll be back so that we can get a summary for this. Okay? All right, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Thanks for being patient, even though it's just like a second on the recording. I did want to consider a couple of these placements a little bit more in depth. So now I see like the top part was the divine masculine. He's awake, he's here, he's present. He's I did want to say like I said last night, in case someone didn't see yesterday's reading. When himself comes out, I love it because he fills up the whole card. He completely makes his presence known. I like that you can't see his arms. To me, it feels like he's got them outstretched so that nothing can get past him. He's coming forward in a protective mode. Um, Look, this is beautiful energy. This is one of my favorite cards. I love the energy of himself because he knows full well that the feminine that he's coming forward to claim is a completely actualized badass empress. He's got the empress down here too. However, his attitude is, you don't have to face it alone. I'm here now. Where are you? It lately, I don't know if it's like this for other readers. I know that the decks really speak to different readers in different ways. So for me, whenever himself comes out, he comes out in protective mode, which is beautiful energy to me because I know many of us have been through some terrible things where we really just could have appreciated a protector, somebody that could stand between us and whatever was trying to hurt us. And the masculines weren't around at the moment. So we had to become badasses for ourselves. Now he's here unapologetically ready. And he's like, the energy is, nothing is going to get past me to you anymore, you know? Um, so I feel like the masculine is coming forward. They're equals now here in the connection in the middle. We got a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords. But the Queen of Swords, she is completely no nonsense. She's saying, all right, you're coming forward. You're standing in front of me now in your actualized, form. You are exactly, who you're supposed to be. But I'm not taking any bullshit. See, she's no nonsense. You come to me, you come fucking correct in front of the queen. None of the other queens actually have that gravitas to them, The Queen of Cups is very nurturing and very intuitive. The Queen of Wands is very dynamic and uh, in her negative aspect, the Queen of Wands can be reckless. The Queen of Pentacles is the last queen before the Empress proper, so she's very down to earth. She's very grounded. She's got all her provisions in order. But the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Truth. And if you stand before the Queen and her sword, then you better say nothing but the truth. it's a difficult queen to stand in front of because, like the King of Swords, who can cut away bullshit, she also uses her sword to cut away and see the truth. So if you come to her false, she will lay you bare and then she will dismiss you. So she's in this energy, in the connection of, I've been through hell and you weren't there. So now if you want to come to me, I'm not as sweet as I used to be. I'm not as soft as I used to be. I'm not the Queen of Cups anymore. I'm not the Queen of Wands, where it's very, I just had the word. When somebody like can be very temperamental, she's not the Queen of Wands anymore. She's not the Queen of Pentacles yet. She's the Queen of Swords. She's the Queen of Truth. And she's defensive about it because she's been through hell. She's been through death and the Tower. And she carried this Ace of Cups with her through the whole thing. So she had an offer. She had a cup of love that she tried to give, and it was not received. And that caused the Tower for her, and that caused heartbreak. And now she's coming through it, and instead of, like, somebody else would have said, well, fuck this cup then. If nobody wants it, I'm not going to take it with me. But this queen has taken that cup with her, because she comes out somewhere around here, and the Queen of, did we get the Queen of Cups this time? Or was that last time? I think that was last time. So in the connection, there was an ending that caused a Tower, and the only thing that survived was the Ace of Cups. Like here with Loskuna, it says, salvage the treasure from the muck. So whatever this was, this tower that fell, the only thing that could be salvaged from the foundation was this Ace of Cups, like her cup of love. So she carried it with her, but she's not going to give it freely. She's got to interview, you know what I mean? And she is, so this deck here was, I feel like because she had been through so much, Spirit is sending in a king that is here to heal her. Please remember, when I say queens and kings, I'm not talking about men and women. I'm talking about the energy that they exhibit. Okay? There is no reason why this himself actualized masculine energy could not be a feminine. And there's no reason why this Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands that is coming out couldn't be a masculine. Okay? But I'm just talking about the cards as he and she, not the people involved. It's a collective reading. And the Twin Flame Collective is enormous. So there's of course going to be couples in this that are in, it could be the divine feminine half of the twin flame union is a man in this lifetime. Okay? So place yourselves, place your understanding of your situation where you feel you need to be. And don't get caught up in gender. Okay? Gender ain't shit. I feel like the feminine energy here has been through so much that now she sits on her throne as the Queen of Swords, meaning no one's going to get near me with my sword of truth pointing at them. And if you want to come to me, you will stay a respectful distance and state your business, good sir. Who sent you? Who sent you to bring in this connection of healing? On top of that, on top of Leaves of the Shadow, which is the souls connecting for healing, help for the hopeless, lost, and fallen, and healing deep damage, on top of this card of healing is Judgment. And I believe that this is denoting that this person coming into the feminine's energy is being called divinely to come forward. And even though he may be new, we've got newness with the Maiden here, the Fool energy, which is jumping at a new opportunity. This masculine feels like he's newly awake. He is coming in as her equal, King of Swords to the Queen of Swords, standing in front of her as an equal. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to lead you on. Judgment called him in. Judgment card to me is, so it's a horn, which means something is being called. Judgment calls something forward to be brought to account that once was dead. I heard he was dead, but instead of dead, it comes through with more of a feeling of asleep. So then the feminine is here. She's standing in the connection, support and strength through connection, karma and empathy with the sun. I mean, this is an illumination of a connection that is good for her. And what is it bringing? It's bringing heartbreak for one thing, and for another thing, it's just fucking got her in her head. She's all anxious about it, you know? Loskana wants to jump, but she's listening to her inner wisdom, and that inner wisdom is speaking to her like the King of Swords. We've got the King of Swords twice, which is cut away the bullshit. And realize that you're starting over. That's from the feminine. Then we have Solace and the Knight of Wands and the Five of Coins. So, part of me feels like this is her ending something. I feel like something's being burned away here. And what it is the energy of this Knight of Wands. Wands is a fire energy. I give it to Leo because it's the middle child, but it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with those aspects in their chart. They've come forward, but they're not going to get anywhere, because I think she's going to shut that out. You know what I mean? It's almost like this other person is, this other energy is coming forward with a lot of confidence, because there's two fire energies here. There's Solace and the Knight of Wands, but then bam, the door is closed. Chink chink, you know? Like she's leaving whatever that is behind her. Like it's peeking, it's trying to make an appearance. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody returning from the past. I don't get any of those cards to denote that this is someone coming from the past. This could just be residual energy in her own mind. You know, like or because she's so in her head about this new connection that's supposed to be a healing energy in her life, because she's so stressed out about it, she's going to sabotage this. Because it's too much. It's too much. Look at this fire energy. What's the energy of the wands? It's passion. It's ambition. It's confidence. It's what's the word? When you're anxious to do something, when you're really just fired up to do something. It's beautiful energy, but it can be overwhelming, especially to a queen that's been hurt. And a queen that's an air sign. Air signs, they can process logic and information, but emotion, passion, that's harder. That's harder to process because you're dealing with a lot of what ifs, you know? And because of that, I think she's gonna fucking leave herself out in the cold. She's gonna sabotage this for no good reason. So, trying to think of what else I can put on this. I don't want to do the love quotes because I don't feel like that the dynamic is there to do the love quotes. But I think I can lay on some of my little cards. I don't want to do the charms because they're really loud. So we'll do the mini cards and then I'll be done with that. Okay. So these mini cards have just little phrases and stuff written on them. I pull up a whole handful and drop them, and whatever falls face up, I'll read, and whatever falls face down, I let go of. So let's see. What else can we elaborate on this? We've got a divine masculine who just woke up. It feels like having to, it feels like with the divine masculine energy, having to deal with this mundane stuff with the feline, with just the details, annoying details, and unfulfilled duties. It brought in heartbreak and an ending for the masculine, or leaving something behind in order for him to wake up. And I don't get the feeling that he is bitter about that. I feel like he is strong enough to appreciate that he had to leave that stuff behind so that he could wake up. And that's really admirable. I love that energy. So let's drop some of these. Okay, face up. Face. Oh, shit. Okay, that's way too many. We've got a J initial. That might mean something to someone. Let it go. That goes on death. Bottled up. Jackpot. September. This is a lot. Not your circus. 7 of Swords. Waiting. Walk in nature. Burdened. Put it down. That's like the 9 of Wands. Or the 10 of Wands over here. We've got the 10 of Wands. Ask for what you want. Oh, put in the work. It's dead, Jim. Letter M. That might mean something to someone. Hope, faith, harmony. The star. That's... Where did the star... Did we get the star this time, or was that last night? I think that was last night. The letter Y. 50-50. Letter H. Manifesting like a boss. Okay, we've got hot for you. We've got insecure. Something kept in the dark. Secrets. Time out, rest, and reconsider. And I think that's it. Okay. So it's dead, Jim. That's death. That can go on. Death. Something hidden in the dark. Instead of that, waiting. Ask for what you need or what you want. I want to put that on solace because it says here, I am here. New is coming. Ask for what you want. You know, I feel like this should go on the King of Swords. Let it go. That can be on death too, because this death card actually says let the past go. Let the old go. Time out, rest, and reconsider. Okay, putting in the work that I can put on the 7 of coins. That'll be over here. Hot for you, I'll put over here because the Knight of Wands coming in hot. Burdens, put it down. That goes over here because we've got the 10 of Wands. Oh yeah, I wanted to address this. So, Page of 9 of Swords, she's in her head. Page of Coins, she's coming forward with a small pentacle. 5 of Coins, someone's out in the cold. 7 of Wands is defensive energy. Queen of Cups has been through some shit, so she's got her cup with her, but she keeps her hand over it so it doesn't spill again. 10 of Wands is putting down a painful burden, ending of a painful cycle. Walk in nature. I can put that near solace. Not your circus, 7 of Swords. I feel like we can put that near the 9 of Wands. Jackpot, celebrate. That can be here with the 3 of Cups, even though it says 10 of Cups. Bottled up, 50-50, insecure. September, manifesting like a boss. Put that there on Queen of Swords. Hope, faith, and harmony, the star. Something kept in the dark. We don't have the moon here, so that's good. Okay. Again, letters. So this could be initials to you or your person you're dealing with. H, Y, M, and J. Okay? So, Divine Masculine, welcome to the party. Divine Feminine, get the fuck out of your own way and stop sabotaging this because it could be beautiful. That's what I got for today. I hope this resonated with someone. I hope it was useful. I hope it made sense. If you did resonate, and you'd like to donate to help keep the channel going, I do have a Venmo, Arkytior46, and I'd be thankful for anything that lands in there at all. As always, join us on the Raven's Nest Facebook group. I'm not the admin there. That was started by Dharma Jane. There's a link to her channel in the description also. I'm just a member and a mod, so come on over to the Raven's Nest and the fuckery continues over there. Come catch the mayhem. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon, and until then, always remember to use your safe word. Bye, everyone.